Frère Maxime, yo, salutations pour nous toutes à la Honbade, quel que soit côté où attendez nous. Nous comptons pour nous saluer. Des boutons de voix ça, on sait grand monde qui vient parler pour SHM Bonne Nouvelle. SHM Bonne Nouvelle, pas oublier, son émission irrégulière. Ça veut dire, moment opportun, nous avons chance, ou attendez nous, mais on doit faire une semaine, tout pas attendez nous. C'est le moyen pour connaître les nouvelles plus facile, c'est abonner pour abonner avec nous. Avec ça, chaque fois nous paraît, ou connaît, ou recevoir une notification qui fait ou connaît, nous dans l'air. Jeudi, c'est samedi, une belle journée dans le mois novembre, ça veut dire 22 novembre 2025. Nous, paraître après-midi, nous saluer tous les amis, nous saluer les amis YouTube, Facebook, nous saluer. Ou même qui a chance pour abonner ensemble avec nous, salutations pour vous. Et nous voulons saluer Maestro Silencieux, nous voulons saluer Frère Jousler, nous voulons saluer Maître Robert Arius, Frère Enoch, nous voulons saluer nous, Zami Sayo et Pasteur Alix Saint-Cyr, nous saluer nous saluer frère nous avec sœur nous tout partout. Et tabernacle de Jésus-Christ, mandem pour me saluer chaque monde qui a écouté émission ça. Et c'est Widmid, petite fille, moi saluer vous, et moi saluer, c'est Cindy avec Maril, nous saluons nous toutes. Bon Dieu béni nous. Et alors, nous avons une grippe, nous pas fini trop bien, mais nous senti après, à soir, faut que nous venions saluer. Et deuxièmement, qu'on est d'habitude, les samedis, nous avons adresse côté pour aller à l'église, mais avant que nous fassions ça à soir, et nous voulons présenter une vidéo côté Ibrahim, t'a parlé pour le pays d'Haïti. Le président Ibrahim, nous connaissons, c'est un plus jeune président actuel qui vive, moi, quoi, sous terme, pas quoi, il y a un qui jeune, il a été prend pouvoir il était prendre très bonheur, à 34 ans, et c'est comme ça, la continuer, faire un pile belle bagaille pour le pays Burkina Faso. Alors, nous sortis message ça, Ibrahim t'est adressé avec peuple haïtien, nous t'arrêtons pour nous faire entendre. Il y a un leader charismatique, il y a un leader qui réellement, il y a un homme sérieux et qui a fait un pile effort malgré un pile coup d'État menacé, malgré un pile problème à droite, à gauche, et il y a battu pour assassiner. Mais bon Dieu, toujours Kembel là, bon Dieu Kembel, il n'a pas assassiné, il n'a pas qu'à traverser, et qu'a développé le pays si grand. Au contraire, ça fait toujours aimer, en pile fois, me parler de Ibrahim, en pile, moi, remets jeune homme, non, parce que le remets pays, ils sont vrais patriotes. C'est un monde, tant que Jérémie, malgré Jérémie, était à côté, il t'a bien mené. Mais il toujours songé pays, il pas arrêté sans qu'il pas pensé avec pays. Et bien, c'est même gens, ou capable de remarquer, par exemple, un chef d'État qui passait dans la zone pays, ça, on seul, Sankara seulement, qui était passé dans le pays, ça, comme président, qui pas mourir riche, dépassé, multimillionnaire, mais quel que soit président passé pour un petit bout de temps, quel que soit chef qui passait il est toujours riche, il a toujours chargé l'argent, parce qu'il n'a pas jamais un pays. Mais un homme, tant qu'Ibrahim, ça, il pas gain pareil. Non, réellement campé, son jeune homme, me senti pas comme ça, me pour lui, c'est seulement prier, suis capable de prier, je continuer à prier pour lui, étant un personnage, parce que même son personnage aux cheveux blancs, c'est aller me praler, face moi déjà là-bas, Mais Ibrahim, c'est venu là, vini, m'a continué à prier pour lui, même les parti pour l'éternité, même qu'on est un garçon campé, et même là, yo t'a venu ballon coup d'état demain, même qu'on est, li qui t'en fait en pile pour Burkina Faso. C'est même gens, nous espérons, fois ça, va un leader Haïti qui va camper, Haïti qui mène le monde, Haïti, yon qui premier prend indépendance li comme noir. Ah, son bagage extraordinaire, mais cependant, il y a un paquet patrie poche, il y a un paquet volé, un paquet assassin, la chat kembeyo, et alors, yo, toujours là, il a pillé, depuis yo rivé, n'importe qui autorité, madame yak petit yo, pas vivre Haïti, yo getan en transit, oui, yo getan en transit, dans l'immédiat qui ont quitté pouvoir, ou après ont jeté dans l'autre pays, ou bien ont été en bas, jusqu'à ce qu'ils aient dans leur job. Suivre pour être tout le monde qui est dans pouvoir dans le pays d'Haïti, c'est sauter dans poste, entrer dans l'autre poste, sauter dans poste, entrer dans l'autre poste, même là, ont été payés en quantité d'argent pour acheter poste là, parce qu'on est dans l'immédiat qu'ils ont entré dans poste là, il a fait bayo, qu'on a mettre dépenser gros l'argent, mais c'est pour entrer dans l'opposition quand même. Alors nous souhaitons, dans le temps moderne, nous vivre là, et pour ça, va répéter encore. Mais ça seulement nous voulons faire connaître. Ou même qui pourrait pouvoir dans le pays d'Haïti, non seulement archive là, mais avec social media, nous connaissons quelques bagailles ou pas café parce qu'on apprend quand même. C'est un pile leçon à tirer. Bon Dieu béni, à nous suivre depuis en Afrique. Amen. En nous tendez, président Ibrahim, jeune chef d'État, enfin nous pas de mots, nous pas de langage pour nous parler de lui-même. Regardez les gars, tout lui-même bon, tout lui-même. Jean Bérel placé dans la tête li, vous comprenez? Jean Chita, enfin, pas de mots.
People standing tall, people who are still breathing despite being placed on your chest of suffering mountains. I speak to you today not as a president but as a brother. A brother who sees our brother collapse, not because of weakness, but because he has been strangled for too long with hands that are not his own. Yes, Haiti is suffocating. We are all your dreams, we are your entire history, we are your entire future. And the world looks on as if it does not know that your misfortune did not come about by itself. But I say it without fear, without mask, without useless diplomacy. Stop suffocating Haiti. Let this people breathe. Your misery is not an accident. Haiti, you are not poor. You have been impoverished. Your wings have been clipped because you dared to be free before anyone else. You have broken the chains and they have never forgiven you for that. It is not your mountains that are the problem. Your lands are not the problem. Your people are not the problem. The problem is that you showed the world that black people could free themselves. And to do that, they decided that you would never breathe normally again. Al, you are being suffocated by debt, by interventions, by puppets. You have been imposed the most immoral debt in the history of humanity. Your gold has been plundered. Your leaders have been placed under surveillance. Your streets have been transformed into laboratories for political experimentation. Haiti, we are not helping you. You are being controlled. Haiti, we are not supporting you. You are being watched. Haiti, we are not rebuilding you. You are being prevented from getting back on your feet. And I tell you with all my heart, a people do not heal when the people who treat them are the same people who wounded them. Yes, despite everything, you are here, you are breathing, you are dancing, you are singing, you are praying, you are hoping. What people can bear so much pain without breaking? What people can survive so many stabs while continuing to open their arms to the world? I, Ibrahim Traoré, tell you that there is no greater courage than that of the Haitian people. You are the heroes of this world. Not those who punish you, not those who judge you, not those who condemn you, not those who lecture you while they steal your wealth. Today, I speak and my voice will not tremble. I say this to the powers, I say this to the organizations, I say this to the offline accounts, I say this to the air-conditioned offices, to the experts, to the self-proclaimed saviors. Remove your knees from Haiti's blow. Let this people breathe. Let this people heal with their own light. Haiti does not need new chains. Haiti needs real freedom. Haiti, Africa sees you and owes you. Today, I am speaking to you from the Sahel, and the entire Sahel is watching you, all of Africa is watching you, and Africa remembers that if it can breathe a little easier today, it is because Haiti breathed for it 2 years ago and 20 years ago. You are the ones who paved the way, you are the ones who broke down the doors, you are the ones who lit the torch of black dignity. And today, we carry this torch with you, the people of Haiti. Before I speak of your suffering, I want to first speak of your greatness. I want you to hear these words and let them enter your hearts because too many voices have told you otherwise. Haiti, you are not a broken country. You are a wounded but standing people. You are not weak. You are exhausted by centuries of struggle. You are not poor. You have been prevented from prospering. And yet, despite everything, you have never ceased to be a symbol. The black world breathes thanks to you. Haiti, you are the one who showed the way. You are the one who proved that the black man was not born to obey. You are the one who showed that freedom was not a gift. My places that are torn away with their blood. But after fighting you, after losing to you, the colonial world took revenge. They said, we are going to punish Haiti. We are going to isolate it. We are going to make sure that no people will ever dare to do what they did again. Quote, they wanted to make you a warning. And despite that, you continued to exist. Your suffering is not natural. Haiti, nothing that is happening to you is natural. It is not God who is punishing you. It is not nature that is destroying you. It is not destiny. It is a human construction, an invisible but very real mechanism. A strategy of several centuries, a system that begins far away from your borders and ends in your ruins. They put their foot on your throat, then they said, look how badly they are breathing, they have robbed you. Then they said, look how poor they are. They have isolated you. Quote. Then they said, look how they are failing. But I say, look at the culprits, not the victims. He never wanted you to get back up. Haiti, every time you wanted to breathe, you were stifled. Every time you wanted to organize, you were divided. Every time you wanted to rebuild, you were sent missions, experts, and aid that cost you more than they brought in. Every time you tried to raise your heads, you were punished. They talk to you about democracy, but how many leaders have been overthrown by the very people who claim to be helping you? They talk to you about stability, but they profit from chaos. They talk to you about security, but they arm gangs. Haiti, you didn't create everything you're criticized for. The system that's destroying you isn't yours, it's theirs. But one day, every system collapses and that day is approaching. We see the fatigue in their eyes. We see the panic in their speech. We see the fear in the way they watch over the people because they know the world is changing. The people are waking up and Haiti is no longer alone. Today, the Sahel is rising, Central Africa is rising, East Africa is rising, the Caribbean is rising, oppressed peoples are rising. Haiti, you are no longer an isolated cry. You are part of a global field. And this field says only one thing: we are no longer afraid. Haiti, you have never stopped breathing. They tried to stifle your voice, but your voice is still there. They tried to bury your dignity, but your dignity is still there. They tried to break you, but you are still standing. And I tell you with all the strength of my soul, if despite all the violence that has been imposed on you, you are still here, then nothing can stop you. People of Haiti, it is time for me to ask a question that many avoid. Who is afraid of a free Haiti? Who trembles at the idea of seeing you standing, sovereign, organized, responsible for your destiny? Because if everyone claims to want to help Haiti, why does Haiti open up more to each intervention? Why is Haiti still broken after these international missions supposed to save you? The truth is simple, and I will say it bluntly. It is not chaos that scares the global system, it is your freedom. A free Haiti is a reminder of their defeat. When you became the first free black republic, they panicked. They trembled, they understood that their empire was not invincible. Then, they silently swore, Haiti must never prosper. Haiti must never inspire other peoples. Haiti must never become an example. Quote. And that's why they're keeping you on the brink. It's not a consequence, it's a strategy. They don't want the world to see an organized Haiti, a sovereign Haiti, an independent Haiti, a Haiti that controls its resources, a Haiti where children eat their fill, a Haiti that invests in its youth, a Haiti that builds, invents, and moves forward, because in such a Haiti, it would be living proof that the black man has never been the problem. The problem is the chains that have been put on him. So, they use the same weapons as before, but disguised. They no longer use slave ships. They use NGOs. They no longer use the liver. They use debts, sanctions, and pressure. They no longer use visible settlers. They use experts, advisors, and interveners. They no longer use governors. They use leaders that they select and validate, that they manufacture. Everything has changed except the essentials. Control over your wealth, your leaders, your decisions, your future. They create the church and then they come to save you. Haiti, we create insecurity. Then they say that you are not capable of maintaining peace. They destroy your economy. Then they say that you are incapable of managing your finances. They impose agreements that strangle you, that say that you are not viable. They cut off roads and then they say that they are going to secure your streets. They finance armed groups and then they say that they are going to help against gangs. But how can you be an arsonist and then present yourself as a firefighter? This is not cooperation, it is hostage-taking. Haiti is disturbing because it awakens consciences. Haiti, when you speak, you awaken Africa, you awaken the Caribbean, you awaken Black America, you awaken the consciences of the entire world. You remind us that freedom is not a favor from the West, that dignity is not a gift, that sovereignty is not a negotiation. Your mere existence is a danger to those who want to keep the world in injustice. So, they censor you, they denigrate you, they slander you, they misinform you, they make you out to be in permanent chaos. Because if the people really knew what has been inflicted on you, they would all rise up together. But today, the world looks at you differently. Today, the masks are falling. Today, the people see. Today, injustices can no longer be hidden. Young people understand, the diasporas understand, Africans understand, the Caribbean understand, the oppressed of the world understand. Haiti is no longer a humanitarian crisis. Haiti is a symbol, a signal, a beacon, a page of history that no one can erase. And I, Ibrahim Traoré, tell you, we will stand by you. We will speak for you. We will support you. We will recognize you as the proud people that you are. Haiti, your breath return, your light returns, your story rises again. This is only the beginning. People of Haiti, I will say what many whisper, what many know, but few dare to declare publicly. The time for false saviors is over. The time for covert interventions is over. The time for diplomatic lies is over. Today, I will speak clearly because the truth, when spoken without trembling, becomes a weapon more powerful than any army. Those who claim to help you do not want your freedom. Haiti, let us face reality. The powers that intervene in your country do not come to save you. They come to settle, they come to control your ports, your roads, your minerals, your political decisions, your collective future. They come to maintain a controlled disorder, never stable enough for you to prosper, never chaotic enough to be excused. They want a Haiti that demands, not a Haiti that commands, a Haiti that is dependent, not a Haiti that is sovereign. And yet, it is a sovereign Haiti, which is being reborn. Crises do not fall from the sky. The violence that ravages your neighborhoods is not a spontaneous phenomenon. It is the result of networks, financing, calculations, and interests. Armed groups are created who say that you are governable. Your trade routes are blocked, and then they say that you are incapable of having a stable economy. They support leaders who serve other interests. Then they say, look at your leaders, they are failing. Haiti, nothing that is happening to you is natural, and nothing that is destroying you is your fault. Quote, they even steal your image when Haiti is discussed in foreign media. They never show your beauty. They never show your intelligence. They never show your creativity. They never show your culture, your courage, your resilience. They always show the misery, the ruins, the tragedies, the fear. Because if the world saw the real Haiti, the bright Haiti, the dignified Haiti, the Haiti standing tall, the lies would crumble. But today, a new, clear conscience. The people of the world are beginning to understand. Haiti is no longer alone in the darkness. You are no longer an isolated cry. You are no longer a silent tragedy. You are surrounded. Look around you. Africa is rising, the Caribbean is awakening. South America is restructuring, the Sahel is shining brightly. The oppressed people are leaving, they can no longer stifle you in silence. They can no longer manipulate your image. They can no longer control your story because history is changing. Haiti, the world is going to have to look at you differently. You have been humiliated, denigrated, infantilized, betrayed, abandoned. But today, the tide is turning. Today, Haiti no longer asks for permission. Today, Haiti says, we will breathe no matter what. And I tell you this as a brother, as a free man, as a voice that does not tremble before anyone. This people who have survived 3 centuries of chains, 2 centuries of sanctions, a century of slavery, decades of self-created crises, this people cannot be destroyed. Haiti, you are a living monument, and no one erases a monument. People of Haiti, I want you to listen to this part with your heart, not just your ears, because what I am going to say now does not come from a book, nor from a political speech, nor from a strategy. It comes from this voice that we cannot kill, the voice of human dignity. Haiti, you are not dying. You are being reborn. Many say that your country is finished, that your society is lost, that your future is impossible. I look at Haiti and I see something else. I see a volcano. I see a force ready to burst forth. I see a nation preparing for its rebirth. Nations do not die when starved. They die when they give up. And Haiti has never given up. You have risen 100 times. You will rise 100 more times, because history does not belong to the powerful. History belongs to the persistent. While the system trembles, the powers are afraid of awakened peoples. They are afraid of united peoples. They are afraid of united peoples. They are afraid of thinking peoples. They are afraid of peoples who refuse to submit. They are afraid of a Haiti that stands tall. Because a Haiti that stands tall is the definitive failure of their historical lie. Haiti plus Africa, a force that no empire can destroy. There is something deeply disturbing in global geopolitics today. Reconciliation between children of the same pain. Haiti and Africa are not 2 separate worlds. We are 2 beats of the same heart. A heart broken by the same chains. A heart wounded by the same empires. A heart plundered by the same powers. A heart that beats with the same will to live. And this heart awakens. The sun looks at you and says, Haiti, we are with you. West Africa looks at you and says, Haiti, we will not leave you alone anymore. Young Africans say, Haiti, your fight is our fight. The diaspora says, Haiti, we will come back to rebuild you. The entire black world says, Haiti, Your fall is a decision, but your rebirth is an obligation. Your light has never been extinguished. Quote, they tried to break you, but they could never extinguish your light because your light is not material wealth. It is not political stability. It is not infrastructure, nor roads, nor buildings. Your light is your soul. It is your history. It is your courage. It is your relationship with the divine, with the earth, with the ancestors, with the drum, with freedom. We can steal resources, we can sabotage governments, we can create crises, but we cannot kill a people who believe in themselves. And Haiti, you are that people. You do not need permission to start over. Haiti, you do not need authorization to be reborn. You do not need validation. You do not need permission. You do not need blessings from the powers that have destroyed you. Rebirth is an act of sovereignty, an act of pride, an act of faith. And I tell you, looking this people straight in the eye, you will not be reborn tomorrow, not one day, but now, because rebirth begins with the decision to breathe. You have been suffocated for a long time, but today, you are taking your first breath and no one can take that breath away from you. People of Haiti, in this section, I will not address the government, nor the organizations, nor the powers, nor the elites. I will speak to young people, to boys, girls, students, the unemployed, to those who still dream and to those who think they have lost hope. Because the future of Haiti does not rest on those who destroyed this country, but on those who will rebuild it. Young people of Haiti, you are not a lost generation. You have been told that you are violent. You are disorganized, you are doomed, you have no future. All of this is false. You are the most courageous generation since you were born in ruins, but you are capable of building an empire of dignity. You grew up in security, but you are capable of bringing a peace that no one can steal from you. You grew up in poverty, but you possess the most important wealth: lucidity, conscience, inner strength, the ability to say no. This generation is not lost. It is angry, yes, but a noble anger, a righteous anger, an anger that changes history. Young people of Haiti, much has been taken from you but not your power. Your security has been stolen from you. They have stolen your opportunities. They have stolen your future. They have stolen your dreams. But there is one thing they could not take away from you: your power. This power is visible in your eyes, in your fields, in your dances, in your marches, in your prayers, in your demands, in your anger, in your dignity. No nation in the world can control this power. No empire in the world can stifle it. No force in the world can destroy it because it is not material. It is spiritual, it is historical, it is Haitian. Young people of Haiti, you are not alone. The diaspora is watching you. Young Africans are watching you. Young people in Israel are watching you. Young people in the Caribbean are watching you. Young people in the black world are watching you. Do you think you are isolated? You are not. Do you think your fight is invisible? It is not. Do you think no one is listening to you? We hear you. We follow you. We support you. We respect you. The world is waiting for you to rise up, because when the youth of Haiti rise up, it is an entire continent that breathes. You are capable of the greatest act, rebuilding what was sought to be destroyed. Rebuilding a destroyed country is not a weakness, it is a glory. It is not a punishment, it is a mission. And you are the generation of reconstruction. You are the generation of healing. You are the generation that will break the curse that the West tried to put on your skin, but that never really existed. They tried to convince you that you were cursed, but you were blessed by your courage, by your history, by your ancestors, by your territory, by your identity. Young people of Haiti, the world belongs to you. Take it. You do not need to be many. You need to be determined. You do not need to be armed. You need to be organized. You don't need permission. You need conviction. A country isn't always reborn with billions of dollars. Sometimes, it's reborn with a single word: enough. Enough of suffering, enough of obeying, enough of waiting for others to decide for you. You are the generation that will tell the world that Haiti doesn't need to be saved. Haiti needs to be let breathe. And that new breath is you.
On va excuser nous, nous avons un petit inconvénient, autant de dépasser, mais cependant, et ça nous
With the ancestors, with the
comment président Ibrahim toujours a félicité pays d'Haïti, vous comprenez? Eh bien, comme ça, nous souhaitons un jour, nous allons gagner un pays d'Haïti. Nous souhaitons un jour, un pile monde va mettre tête ensemble pour nous construire un autre Haïti. Parce que nous avons besoin d'Haïti. Nous avons besoin et nous avons besoin encore. Merci.
Drum
Au
with
revoir.
freedom.
C'était
We can steal resources.
Samio et Grand Mouna. Eh bien, nous allons retourner encore pour nous capables, qu'on est là, nous prenons adresse l'église. Parce qu'on connaissait ça, nous fait, les samedis soirs, nous voulons adresse l'église.